Super Bowl 51 in Houston, right outside the window here in downtown Houston. About $500 million of economic impact all told for the week. A little more than what they said for Super Bowl 50 and a little less than what they said for Glendale, Arizona. But here's the reason. But the one thing Houston has on its side over its two predecessors, the layout and the proximity of NRG Stadium to the city's major economic hubs. In 2015, Phoenix, the economic center of the region, but the game was played 20 minutes away in Glendale. Last year, the game played in Silicon Valley, but fans stayed and shopped and dined all throughout the Bay Area in the days leading up to the game. The week leading up to Super Bowl 51 center around downtown Houston, the Galleria, and Reliant Park, all of which are Houston proper and Harris County. The geographic triangle hold a majority of the daytime and nighttime activities, hotels, and transportation. Rick Campo, the chairman of the Houston Super Bowl committee, a businessman himself, and talking about this event generating substantial business for the region. We also understand that Super Bowl 51 will be one of the most watched games in North American sports history, as it is basically every year. Over 115 million viewers tuned into NBC to watch the game a couple of years ago. More televisions, mobile devices capable of streaming the game. This year might break that marker. 60% of Super Bowl 51 viewers plan to watch via online streaming apps or the web. Fox Sports delivering free live streaming in-game audio and video, including the halftime show, through its Fox Sports Go apps for tablets and connected TV at foxsports.com. North of the border, for the first time ever, Super Bowl broadcast in triple simulcast, CTV, CTV2, and TSN. While the big game broadcast officially gets underway at 6, pre-game coverage gets underway at 11 Eastern on CTV. TSN's coverage kicks off with a special edition of SportsCenter at 5:30 Eastern. After the game, the Super Bowl hangover ensues. Kraft Heinz Company, the maker of Heinz Ketchup, claimed that more than 16 million people called in sick the day after the game. The company believes Super Bowl Monday should be a national holiday. Started somewhat tongue-in-cheek campaign by giving its salaried employees the day off, and took a step further by posting a petition on change.org to make the day a national holiday. Hey, the bottom line, here's the report. If you don't feel good, tell your bosses you're walking the dog for a few hours. He may or may not believe you. Probably not, but it's worth a shot. The other important impact of a Super Bowl, especially Super Bowl 51, is the ability it has to leverage public-private partnerships for stadiums. Houston built NRG Stadium as a public-private partnership, and it's generating significant economic impact, and other cities have certainly done the same thing. Across the NFL, team owners continue to reinvest in stadiums, all trying to one-up the most recent state-of-the-art facility that opens up. Having a new stadium means increased likelihood of drawing mega events such as Super Bowl and Final Four. In this past year, the Vikings played their first game at US Bank Stadium, set to host next year's Super Bowl. Down in Miami, Steve Ross and the Dolphins completed their facelift at Hard Rock. And across the country in LA, the new City of Champions Stadium being planned to host both the Chargers and Rams. Despite ongoing scrutiny, public money being spent on those massive facility projects because the new stadium comes more positive economic impact for the surrounding area. In Houston's case, everybody talking about the development and the new public-private partnership transportation initiatives as well. And just so we understand, the economic impact of $500 million projected is certainly more than the public money committed to build NRG Stadium a few years ago.